Mhm. Okay, so good morning, good evening, everyone, and welcome back in today's class. Today we are on the day number 2 of the class, and today's topic is again not from ServiceNow. We are going to be discussed that if I am a business analyst, if I'm a techno functional consultant, then what I need to do, what I need to be understand from the perspective of the BA, that how to get the requirements. What is the meaning of the requirement actually? If I clearly say that what is the meaning of the requirement here, what is the activities I need to perform to get my work done. So let me go and open it here and I'll share my screen now. So now I come to the point here. So just see this image here. What you think, what you're able to expect, what you're able to observe, what you're able to draw from this image, what information you're able to get it from this image. Just let me go and check here quickly. Okay, let me start from the EMA. EMA, when you see this image, what is your understanding?
Um,
Words. Tell me your point of view. Nobody's, don't think that it's right or wrong. Nobody's going to be take a decision on that other than me. So don't worry about the others. You have to be just answer it. What you are be able to draw from this, to understand from this image.
I just see a process, like a process of how things are being done from like from
Mhm.
start to finish. There is a process of how um you are. I
Good.
don't know. Yeah, that's what I can say.
Yep. Priya, what do you think?
A process from raw material to complete infrastructure.
Okay. Dipsy, what do you think? What does this image says?
Yeah, it's basically gathering of information or putting up different equipment and stuff to put up an infrastructure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone else, the other point of view on this? If you ask me, I have some different point of view. Saba, what do you think? What this image is drawing here? What this image is giving information to us? What do you understand by this image?
Yeah, the first one is called sorted. It's like they have different kind of color.
Okay.
So you're gonna pick the color, like
Mhm.
make it arrange like it. You're gonna group the color based
Okay.
on like black, yellow, blue, red.
Okay.
Then present it, like visual, like
Okay.
what is the red, yellow stand for,
Mhm.
and what the other color stand for. Like
Okay.
that.
So
And
so
then
so if I go in the layman language, what should be a one-liner answer? That if suppose if you want to be show this image to your child or your wife, and you have to be tell that, okay, see, this image, purpose of this image is this only, instead of saying it's a red, blue, white or any other color. What do you say?
Process.
So the question is that, let's say if you need to be present this image to your child or your to your kid or your son or daughter,
Hmm.
and you have to be explained to them in a one liner only, then what you say?
Yeah, I would just say different ways of solving problems,
Okay.
or maybe um, different ways of preferring solutions.
Okay, good. So now I got an idea that everybody's be on the same page or the same line, that Atul, something is there which we are processing and making it as a beautiful. And if you speak to me, I'll say that this is the work which I do day in, day out. And this is the work you are going to be do in, day out. Atul, how this is related to our work? I am a business analyst. Customer has a hell of a requirement like this. I want this, I want service now, I want incident management, I want change management, I want integration, I want email, I will SLA. So they give us like this. Then I sorted out their problem areas. Okay, you want notification is the one area. You want SLA, this is another area. You want integration, this is another area. Then I arrange them in a sequence, in a proper manner. And say, okay, this particular integration has a dependency on this particular requirement, which I visually present them. And finally, when everything has been implemented, they're able to see like this. So now open your minds, open your eyes, open your ears, and think from the 360-degree angle as well. This is what a business analyst need to do. Today's class is mainly on the topic called the business analyst, to give you a flavor that tomorrow if you go for a when you are learning the service now, then you should know that what question I need to be asked to the customer. Tooling is the one part, but building that skill to ask the question is the another part. So to start with this, there's a book called BA Bok, BABOK, BA Bok. BA Bok give me a 6 major areas, which we call them a BACCM model, Business Analyst Core Concept Model. If you are a BA, you have to make sure that your question should be defined, your requirement should be defined, your area should be defined in a particular manner only. Let's say, take example, if I said, guys, anybody has any question, and MJ says, Atul, how I can go on the moon? Come on, MJ, we are discussing about service, now you're talking about moon. It is not relevant. So that is the not as per the context she is asking the question. Now, who is responsible for this? I am as a BA is responsible to hold them. Hey, MJ, please stop. You're going out of the context here. If you have any question with respect to the service now, please ask. Like yesterday, Shaba says that Atul, his service now is Itsm tool. I said, hold it. We're not on the service now till date. We are still on the ITIL or Itsm. If you have any question around this, ask me. So these 6 points are very much important to understand for everyone. Either you are working as a developer, either you're working as an architect, either you're working as a business analyst. This 6 point you should be aware always. And what this 6 point says, number one says the change. What is the meaning of the change? The English which has been written here is a standard English which I pick up from the book. It is not written by me. The words are not written by me. I just copy pasted the word from the book and presenting here because they have a specific meaning. The act of transformation in a response to a need. 2 years back, when this COVID has been started, it completely changed the things for us. From office, we are at home now. This is called the change here. It is a transformation completely. It some cases is a good, some cases is a bad. Children are sitting at home from the last 2 years. Their mental transformation has been stopped because they're not able to meet their friends. They're just 24 hours, they're busy on the mobile, TV, laptop, screens, all the things. If I say what is the best example of the transformation? So in the age of when I was approximately in my 2020, 20 somewhere, 2025 somewhere, or maybe less than that as well. Then there was a mobile phone came into the picture, a very heavy mobile phone. 12 digits there, one signal will be there. And now you can imagine, I'm sure that many of you having a mobile phone which is a foldable as well. Fold it and keep it in your pocket. This is the transformation. This is the change, I can say. And why we need this? There's a problem statement, problem opportunity. What the need says, it says a problem or an opportunity to be addressed. Why you guys are here in this training? That is the need. You want to get a good role. You want to get a good money. You want to be enter into the good company. You want to start your career in the service now. That is the need for you. And you are taking that opportunity to be learned now. Hey, I have time. Let me learn it. No problem. I can wake up till evening, till late night. If Atul can provide a training in the early morning, that why not I can take classes in the late evening as well. That is the need here. That is the problem statement because you are stuck in your career now. Then the solution. A specific way of satisfying one or more needs in a context. Important term again, the context. Solution says that I want to be trained in service now. Either I can do the self-learning, either I can follow some videos, either I buy some kind of a courses from other sources like Udemy, LinkedIn kind of things, or I can take a live classes. But it should be in a context of the service now only. Context word matter here. Context word matter here. I'll give one example. Let's say sometime me and my wife were talking on some topics and my son put some comment in between. I ask him how this comment is related to our conversation because he's putting the things out of context here. Now, if in this discussion, Mary MJ asked that Atul, being a BA, can I become a product owner as well? This is the right question in the right context. But if she says, Atul, I am a BA, can I go to the moon as well? Come on, it is not in the context. So this thing saying the solution is a specific way to satisfy one or more need. Then the stakeholder. A group or individual with the relationship to the change. Now, for this part, I personally says that all your family members, your spouse, your kids, your son, your daughter are the stakeholder because you are spending your time in this training today. And those are the indirect stakeholders which are getting impacted. But tomorrow when this training will be over and you get a good job, then all the stakeholders will be benefited here. So what is the stakeholder? A group or individual with the relationship to the change, the need or the solution, who are linked with you with the specific of this change part, this solution part. Those are your stakeholders. I know there's a lot of in this group. There's a lot of working women as well, who is taking care of family, kids, job, and this training. So all the people related to you are your stakeholders now because they are be impacting with this solution at point of time. Mama, what is this? You can go, you can read online as well. Now, why you want a live training? You get up at 6 o'clock, you get up at 5 o'clock morning. You're disturbing our sleep as well because they're getting impacted with this solution now. The value which we discussed yesterday. The worth, importance, or the usefulness of or something a stakeholder within a context. Now, after 2 days, I can ask guys, what is your confidence level in this training? You says Atul, it's good. Maybe someone says Atul is very, very bad. Stop doing this training going forward. You are a big waste of the time. It depends on the thinking. It depends on the value now. So it is something important you'll be getting from this solution in a specific context. Again, I'm again repeating the word context. And at last, the context is the circumstances that influence or are influenced by understanding of the change. So being a BA, if you are working, sorry, being a BA, if you're dealing on these areas, you have to be remember the 6 terms. What is the change I'm going to do? What is the need for that change? What is the solution for that? Who are the stakeholders involved that? What is the value they'll be getting and in which context I have to be define that. Now tell me any doubt, any question, any clarification in this topic. Again, I'm putting in this topic, I'm putting a context here, guys. Go ahead. Anyone, any question? Let me give a try to the other ones as well once again for the last call. Yes, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Don't be shy. Silence, remember, silence is gold. 100% silence is gold, but not for you, only for me. Okay, good. So no further question, no further point here. Let's go to the next slide here. Acha. Do the question answer here. What do you mean by the ITL and ITL4 and the ITL V4? Yesterday we discussed about this, right? Let me open the question from the Khushbu. What do you mean by the word ITIL? Khushbu.
It stands for
So ITIL is basically a library. So these are the best practices that we should follow.
Okay.
India.
Now the question comes, why it is a library?
Why it is a library? Because it's a set of best practices. It's a.
Then why you are calling as a library? Call them a best practice, no? That's all.
Yeah, so it's like a collection of books. That's why.
Where does been mention the collection of books? I did not say it's a collection of the books.
Oh, didn't you? Okay.
No.
So these used to be books, right? ITIL.
You are asking or you're telling me?
I'm asking.
Okay. I'll put your question on a hold for a minute. Yes, Shaba, you are saying something. What do you mean by the word ITL?
ITIL stand for Information Technology Infrastructure Library. It's a framework.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. To whom I should go? Kumar. What is the meaning of the ITSM here?
Atul,
Yes, go ahead,
hi,
Kumar.
Atul. ITSM is nothing but the IT service management,
Okay.
like in information technology service management.
Okay. But what is the purpose of ITSM?
Like I can say, like within the organization, whatever the service within the IT, like information technology, they is to manage those services.
Okay, good. Khushbu, now I come to your point. You are right in your answer, but you're not confident in that part. Yes, I told you yesterday, these are the collection of the books. Total 5 books were there earlier in the ITL V3. Service strategy, service design, service operations, service transition, and service improvement. The thing is that why I put this question and confuse you just to see it. I'm not, and guys, one more thing. I'm not pinpointing anyone. I'm just taking this example to give you the context that being a business analyst, you should be confident that yes, this is what I know. You can prove these things, coach. You can say, Atul, I read yesterday one topic and it's a collection of the books. You justify your answer with the facts and the figures. Good. I'm happy that people are reading these things. Good. Now, what do you mean by the word requirement here? MJ, what do you mean by the word requirement? Yes, MJ, unmute yourself and go ahead. What is the meaning of the requirement? Okay. Shivani, what do you mean by the word requirement? Go ahead, Shivani, go ahead.
Maybe like what the customer requires, like what is the need.
Maybe what customer require. Okay, ठीक है. Priya, what is the meaning of the requirement?
Requirement basically need. Anyone need that.
Anyone need. Okay, ठीक है. Philika, what do you mean understand by the word requirement?
It means what is needed.
What is needed? Okay.
What is needed, or you can say items needed. Yeah.
Okay. So now see, there is a confusion. The reason is that I put this question just want to be see that different perspective. I asked Shivani that Shivani, what do you mean by the word requirement? She says customer needs something. But the point is that did I ask that Shivani, what do you mean by the requirement in the context of the customers? No. So being a business analyst, don't start thinking very far. I give one example. 2 days back I was traveling, okay, and on the bus stand I was sitting on a chair, and next to me there was some guy, was some 50-60 age person was sitting. Okay, he brings some kind of a bread, and he was eating that part. It was spicy, so he tried to open the bottle. He was trying with the multiple options to open that bottle. At last, what he's done, he put his teeth on the side and tried to open that bottle, but still it did not open. Then he find out a pen and tried to put some hole in that bottle so that he can drink the water. Still, he's not able to do that part. Then I say, okay, can I help you? He said yes. I just opened the one option there, and water came out. By this, what I understand, sometime being a business analyst, we make the problem so complicated, even though it is very easy to be understand. And in my trainings, generally in my training, I prefer don't put complicated words immediately. Put a layman part. Your second part was good, something which need, but the first part is the customer is not right, because we're not talking about the customer at all. We're saying what is the requirement meaning here. So what is the dictionary meaning here? A thing that is needed or wanted. Now this can be needed or wanted by anyone. If I'm working in a company, I can say it's a customer need. If I'm working in a home, I'm a mother, I'm a father, my son needs something, my daughter needs something. They're asking, they wanted something. A thing that is compulsory, necessary condition. Okay, boss, if you give me food, only then my hunger will be over. So now we have to be understand what my customer want, what my organization want, what my family want, what my husband want, what my in-laws want from me. That is the requirement. In a simple meaning, simple English, this is the meaning of the requirement here. And whenever you are going for the requirement discussions, requirement gathering workshop, let's take example. In this area, I heavily says that our mothers are the richest experience holder in the business analyst area. I'm sure all of you say, Atul, how this can be possible? They are not working in the IT company. How you can say they are the business analyst? I give one example. Now, maybe you can close your eyes for a few seconds and try to remember an incident where you told to your mother and say, hey mom, my friends are coming for a lunch after 2 days. And then see what she's be asking. Number one question, how many people will be there? Second question, how many boys, how many girls are there? Third question, what they want to like in a lunch? A full meal, a kind of a starter, high tea kind of thing, or snacks? See the questions she's asking. Okay, then okay, is anybody like to have some kind of a soft drinks kind of things or hard drinks? Definitely hard drinks are not preferred to the kids, but yes, some maybe some wines or some kind of a beer kind of things. In the main course, what you would like to be present? Some curry, some bread, some rice, some chicken, some grill, what you want. In desserts, what you want? It should be a homemade or can we have a from the outside as well? Are they happy to take some kind of a pudding or the cake or the pastry or some kind of a Indian dishes, I can say. At the last of the year of a lunch, would like to be take a high tea as well. What type of snacks you want? A kind of a small pakoda or some kind of small sandwiches, some kind of a crispy something. Now open your and see what she's doing. She's getting the requirement. She want to know that what you need exactly, because once the friends will be go back to their home, they should not say, hey, we visited to Atul house and he did not treat us well. It is the insult. It is a business value drop here. So being a business analyst, we have to follow the 5 principles when I'm gathering a requirement. Number 1, a specific. Your requirement should be specific with the proper outcome, that what you want to achieve from this requirement. Maybe when I say I'm inviting few friends at my home, 2 are girls and 3 are boys. I want to be impress a girl. I want to introduce that girl to my parents. Maybe it's a way to do that part. So what specific you want to be achieved, you have to be clear on that terms. Second is a measurable. Your mom asks, okay, tell me how many people are coming? You says, I have no idea, but a lot of people will be coming. Come on, be specific. How your mother will cook a food for the few people are coming? For me as Atul, few people means only 2 people. Maybe for Saba, maybe for Priya, maybe for MJ, maybe for Ima. Few people means 20 plus guys. So you should be very specific. It should be measurable that what outcome you want to be achieved in that area. I want to introduce a girl to my parents. The lunch is just a medium to do that part. After that, I can ask my parents, say, how was that girl? Did you like him? Like her? Then achievable. If you're putting your efforts, it should be completely tested. Your mother should able to do that part end to end. So your requirement should be achievable. Tomorrow, if you say, Mom, my 200 friends are coming, can you make a food? Come on. It's not feasible for your mom. Then relevant. The requirement should be aligned with the enterprise vision, mission, goal. Your parent says, hey, we're looking for a girl for you. You said, okay. You are inviting a girl on the lunch at home. It means your requirement is matching with the vision or mission of your parents to get you married soon. And at last, it should be time bound. The requirement should be completed within the 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. It's not like it should take a years or the ages. No. So whenever you are discussing any requirement, you have to be understand. You have to be see these 5 parameters very carefully. Clear till this point, guys? Any doubt? Any question? Tell me. Any doubt? Any question, guys?
Atul,
Yes, go ahead.
I have question. Why
Sure.
we need why we need business analyst? Only for gathering information.
Not information, requirement.
Yeah, requirement
Okay.
means there is it is necessary to have a business analyst or some other person cannot do this thing.
Okay. Can a doctor fix the car as well? Or can a mechanic do the operation as well?
No,
Why we need two separate roles here?
because they are proficient in their field.
Perfect. So why we need a business analyst? And Priya, you put a very right question. In one of the interview, it has been asked to me that why a BA is required. The need of the BA is basically so BA is the person who talk to the customer in their own language.
Yeah.
Like let's take example that if I'm a developer and I want to talk to Priya, okay, then I'll say Priya, I'm creating this business soul. This is a user account. This is a group. This is a policy. Priya will say, Atul, my customer will not understand this thing. What my customer says that Priya, can you build a web page for the login where I have a 2 field username and the password. There's a 2 button, OK and the cancel. And when I click on the OK, I should able to go inside. If I click on the cancel, I should not go inside. So these are the business terms which you can understand with your business and translate that business language to the developer, to the technical guys. If you remove this particular area, that if you remove the BA role, then there's a no direct relationship between business and the developers, because developer talk about the technical language. Correct. We need someone who can speak. Why there's a no, why when you go in any shopping mall kind of things, why we have a salesperson up front, not the mechanic or the engineers? Because salesperson will talk to you in the sales language. Okay, ma'am, welcome sir, welcome ma'am, in this mall. What do you want to purchase? Oh, you are newly married. Why don't you go for this TV? Why don't you go for this fridge? Why don't you go for this particular AC? Because he know that how to tackle the customer. Engineer know that how to fix that thing in their house. That is the reason we need a business analyst into the picture. Clear, Priya, now?
Yeah. Yes.
Good. Anyone else? Any question on this? And believe me, guys, this is a very common question nowadays. It has been asked that why we need BA. So BA is a bridge, is a road between two destinations, two sources, business and my technical team. So nowadays, what if I say what I do nowadays? I talk to my customer in their language. and convert that language into the technical terms so that my technical team can build the solution on the top of that. Okay, that is the reason we need a BA into the picture. Now we have a major three type of requirements: functional, non-functional, and transitional requirement. What functional says? The product capabilities or the things the product must do it for user. If I gift a mobile phone, let's say to Priya, and that mobile phone don't have any calling option, she will say, Atul, what is this? Better you should not give me anything. I am not able to call anyone because it don't have a calling functionality. So what it says that functional requirements are those requirements which product must have for the users. Otherwise, that is not the product I'm looking for. Then Priya say, Atul, better you should gift me the iPad. At least I can use it for the laptop purpose. Non-functional requirement. The quality attributes, design and implementation constraints and external interfaces that product must have. Now, if let's take example of the microwave oven. Okay. Microwave oven says that you can put the things in that and it will be heat up the things and you can use it quickly. Now, if I remove all the other body parts of the microwave, like the boxes, the glass, the buttons, then will you be able to use that? No, you will say, Atul, it's too risky because there's no safety prospect here. So it means non-functional requirements are those which are required to provide a quality attributes. Earlier, I remember, I'm not sure that in US or Europe, in this North America regions or the America regions, you guys use the cooler or not. But in our India, in the summer season, we use the cooler. Earlier, when we purchase the cooler, they have the regulator kind of things. You can do up and down with the speed. But now the coolers are coming so smart, they're giving you the remotes. So that it should not be risk for any child as well. They can sit at a place and they can make a changes into that particular speed and the direction. Then the transition one. So like if I take example, we are going for a service now training. That is a functional. I am sharing the BN knowledge, the ITSM knowledge. That is a non-functional. But this non-functional training will help you to build the functional skill set. And what is the transition? The capability that solution must have in order to facilitate transition from one state to the another state. If tomorrow I want that mobile phone should be more slim and more thin, but it should have a calling and SMS functionality, only then I can say these are the transition requirements here. Clear fundamental till this point? Anyone has any doubt, any question? It's me guys, no worries. I'll share some other links of this BA part as well with you guys so that you can go to that recordings, previous recordings of the previous sessions, and you can do a little more deep dive. Because in these sessions, we're just giving a overview. Now the question come, what type of questions a BA should ask? Question a BA need to ask while planning or performing a task or technique. Business analyst can consider each core concept. Again, the core concept means this thing I'm talking here. If you want to ask a question, it should be relevant to this particular area only. What are the kind of changes we are doing? Like let's say example, when you people start, maybe one by one people will start reaching out to me, Atul, when is your next batch, what is the course agenda, what is the fees, how the duration will be work out. Then I also put the cross question. I ask why you want to attend this training, what you want to be learned, tell me what need you want to be satisfied, what are the solution we are creating or changing. Then you can say, Atul, tell me how you're delivering these trainings. Is it a complete technical? It is a complete functional? It is a mix of, are you giving the scripting? Are you giving the integration? These things. Who are the stakeholders involved? For me, you are my stakeholder. For you, I'm your stakeholder. But indirectly, my family is one of the stakeholder and your family is also one of the stakeholder for me. What do stakeholders consider to be a value? When you will say, yes, I'm able to achieve the results. After this training, if you are able to get a good job, you are able to crack the interviews. Then you will say, yes, this training is so helpful. I'm able to achieve the value. And what are the context we and solution are in? Like I say in the beginning, guys, this is a techno-functional training, please. Nothing more specific, no more deep technical, but it is a techno-functional training. So I'm putting a context for you so that you can make a decision that do you want to be part of this training or not. So the BA should be like probing the things as much as I give one more example here. I'm 100% sure every one of us face these circumstances in our life. Okay, let's take example here. To whom I should capture. Okay, let's take Khushbu for the example here now. Okay, Khushbu is be studying in the class 4th or 5th class. Okay, in a school. In the morning, she get up, get ready, lunch given by mom. She catch the bus and reach to the school. Okay, attended the class, had a lunch, came back home in the afternoon 2 o'clock. She reached home. Just see that what does the BA actually do? See these things and I'll prove again my concept for the mother's perspective. Okay, she came back to the home and mother asked, hey Khushbu, how was your day? She was keep quiet, did not answer. See the steps, and this is the things we actually do in our day-to-day life. She was keep quiet. Then again her mother says, okay, tell me, do you have a math test today, right? How much you score? She replied with a low volume. Out of 10, 9 are there. Okay. Oh wow, that's good. Had you lunch? Have you lunch as well? She said yes. Okay, tell me what happened. You're not looking so energetic today. What happened? Then she start crying. She told to her mother, you know my friend Khushbu or Priya, she took all my sandwiches and gave me just half sandwich. And she kicked me as well. I don't have a food in the recess. I'm feeling very hungry. Now change the perspective from the BA. The intention of mother is to find out that why she is sad. She put 2-3 questions to change the things, to divert his mind to her mind. And finally she reached on the problem statement that today she don't have a lunch because her friend Priya took all her sandwiches and kicked her as well. So now what is the solution? Tomorrow when she preparing the lunch, her mother told to Khushbu, hey, I'm putting 2 extra sandwiches, give to Priya and have a lunch together in a happy mood. This is what a BA do. More you probe to your problem, more you probe to your customer to get their inputs, it will more helpful for you to build the solution on that place. Sometime I spend 30-minute meeting just on the one question. why you need this requirement. Tell me. I did not go for the solution part. I just asked why you need. And there is a reason in the BA box it has been mentioned that the BA can use the 5 why technique. Ask the question, same question 5 times. The same question maybe mother can ask, Khushbu, why you're sad? Because I fail in the exam. Why you fail in the exam? Because I did not study. Why you did not study? Because I was on the vacation. Why you were on the vacation? Because we have a marriage function in family. Why there's a marriage function? Because my cousin was in the age and their parents decided to get married. Now by asking these 5 whys, the mother is able to draw some conclusion here. Due to the function, we were busy as a parent. We did not give time to our child for the study and she failed in the exam. Now she can build a solution on the top of that. If tomorrow again they're going for some marriage function in a house, they have to make sure that Khushbu's the education part, the study part should not be hampered. Maybe they put some kind of a timelines. Okay, you can attend 5 days a tuition as well. Maybe you can stay at home and you can come late in the function. 2 hours late in the function. No worries. You can attend after 2 hours as well. This is the work a BA do actually. Clear till this point? Anyone has any doubt, any question, any clarification in this context? Khushbu, I'm sure that you did not mind this example, and this happened with everyone. It's not only with you. Even for me as well, this happened.
Of course.
Yes, and don't be cry now. Okay, guys, any doubt, any question?
No worries.
Yes, Sava, Ima, Flika, Nizvi, Priya, Kumar, Akanksha, Shivani, MJ, Dipsy. Any doubt, any question till this point so that we can proceed further? Okay, now I'm coming to the last point of this particular session or this particular class. That what a BA actually do. By dekho, it is very simple. I get a requirement from the customer, but what next? There is a point. What next, Atul? I asked everyone, hey guys, why you need a training? Ima put her logic, Nizvi put her logic, Filika put her logic, Priya put her logic, Kumar, Saba, Akanksha, everybody put their own logic that why we needed this training. And I keep silent after that. 2 days no update, 3 days no update, 4 days no update, 2 weeks no update, 2 months no update. Then one day Saba pinged me, Atul, you ask our requirement, then what next? I said nothing, enjoy the day. Come on, then why you call us and asking for these reasons that why you want to attend a training? It means the next step in the phase is that document that part. I done this thing. Requirement allocation is a activity which BA need to be do. The meaning of allocation is very simple. To find out. That's all. Requirement, you can say requirement finding or need finding out is the requirement allocation. Once I get your requirement, then I analyze that requirement. I analyze that Akanksha is a fresher, Shivani is experience holder, Khushbu is also experience holder, Priya is experience holder, Kumar is complete fresher, Ima is a fresher. It means I need to be build my course content in such a manner that few of the freshers and rest of the experienced guys also on the same page. It should not be a very low level for Saba because he already have a 10-year experience. And it should not be very high for Akanksha because she's just a fresher in the IT industry. So that is called the requirement analysis and the documentation. I start putting this requirement in a document, which we called as a SRD, software requirement document. Someone say FRD, functional requirement document. Someone say FRS, functional requirement specification. Multiple terms are there. So I start analyzing that part. I will see that is this requirement is valid or not. I'm asking to what I can say. Ima, why you want to attend the training? She said, Atul, I want to go on the moon after this training. How this will be relevant to me? Correct. So I have to be analyze that part here. And then I come on the solution assessment and the validation. Okay, guys, I have a discussion with you all. And here the things. Let's have a class for these many hours. This is the course agenda. I will cover this as a basic, this as an advanced. There is a solution assessment I'm doing at my side because to deliver before I deliver a training, I should know that how much capable I am to do that part. So I'm doing the assessment and validation here. Once this has been done, then I send a message in the WhatsApp group. Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry for delay. This is the points which we are going to be finalized now. Training agenda attach, training duration attach, fees attach, timings attach, way of communication attach, language attach or discuss or mention. Now it's up to you. You want to go ahead for the training or not. This is the last point. And when you say, yes, Atul, we understand this is what we need, then pay the fees and start the class. This is called the requirement communication. A very, very, very important step. If I did not come back to you, that is the reason, Priya, we need a business analyst, because what business told what they want. If I understood correctly, I will note it down in a document and send back to the business guys. This is what I understand from you. Could you please confirm? If they say yes, we confirm. It means I'm happy to go ahead for the development part now. Clear, everybody? Any doubt, any question, guys? Question, everybody silent. Either say yes or no. One response is required. Good. Good. Thanks, Akanksha. Okay, so with this, the second topic has been completed. Let me stop the recording here and then we'll take a quick attendance here. Before I stopping the recording, anyone has any last question for today's point, today's discussion?
Excuse me, Atul?
Good, Shava.
Yeah, what are the techniques business analysts use for gathering of requirement gathering?
Okay, so as per the BA box, there's a lot of techniques the guys told. The famous technique is basically which we use, which I use generally, is called the workshop, where I invite my customers, where I invite my stakeholders from that one person from the technical team, one from the designing team, and we discuss that guys what exactly you want. There is the number one part. Maybe you can check on the websites of this technique. Other technique which we use called the document analysis. Like my customer says, Atul, I want to be implement the service now change management, or I want to be improve the service now change management process. I said, OK, give me a previous document. Let me analyze that part. So I'm analyzing that part. The another technique which you can use is called the interview. You can set up an interview with your CTOs or CEOs and understand what exactly they want. You can go for the focus group. It means you just invite a limited people who are belonging to that particular domain and ask them, OK, guys, what we want to be achieved here. You can go for the surveys and the questionnaires. Like if I want to understand your needs, everybody needs, and your previous experience, instead of I asking everybody one by one, I prepare a question answer and send it to you guys. OK, guys, please answer this question so that I can understand your requirement. So multiple techniques are there, but these 5, 6, 7, the another one which is called the brainstorming. Very common. The brainstorming is very common actually. Now let's take example. I have a requirement. Guys, I want to go on the moon. And you all are my BAs now. How you fulfill my requirement? Maybe someone says, guys, let's exclude Atul for the time being. Let's have an internal meeting and let's do some kind of a brainstorming. Let's think, okay, what are the ways he can go to the moon? Maybe someone says, no, let me have an interview with Atul just to understand his background, that why he want to be on the moon. Someone says, okay, let's prepare some kind of a set of questions and send to him, because he's very busy person. He will not give you time for the meeting, one-to-one meeting. Let me send him an email with the question answer. Or maybe someone says, hey guys, let's stop all this thing. Let's invite Atul in a workshop and clearly ask his complete things. What he want, when he want, what exactly he want, why he want this to be go on the moon. So these are the multiple techniques, and believe me, everybody is using these techniques in, day out in their work life. The only thing is that we don't have a name on the top of that till now, but now we have a name as well. Saba, is your point is clear now?
Yes, sir.
Good. So you can refer to a book called the BA book. Okay, in the BA book, there's a topic called the requirement allocation. Number 4th or number 3rd or number 4th chapter is there.
I tried to get the book, but I think it's not free. I gotta pay for it. So
okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I check it out. So
No worries on that part. Anyone else? Any other question on this?
Atul?
Yes, go ahead, Priya.
Business analysts discuss about the project with technical team before the requirement, after the requirement, yeah, in between the requirement.
It depends actually. Not see. Sometime what happened that how the project has been kicked off sometime. Okay, or how a business analyst come into the picture. Okay, let's say example that I'm hired in a new company and my manager says, Atul, you have to work on this project. It's a new implementation. You have to work on this project from the day one. I said, okay, give me the SOW, statement of work, that what exactly I need to be do that. By reading the SOW, I can start talking to my technical teams. Guys, this is the high level which has been mentioned in the SOW. Technical team says, boss, high level looks good. We can implement, but we need a complete detail as well. Then I go back to my customer and say, boss, give me more requirements to clarify these points. Then I again go back to my technical team. Understand that, guys, this is the new requirements. These are the deep dive requirements. Are there, can we achieve this or not? So if you ask me practically, it's in the all phases. Before requirement gathering as well, just with the on the basis of the documentations or the SOW, in the requirement gathering as well, because being a BA, I'm not a technical guy, remember. So I cannot say to my customer, yes, this will be done, where I'm not 100% sure. So I take a help from the technical thing. So if you see here, this thing, solution assessment and the validation. It means when I get the requirement, I document, then I go to my technical team. And it is go like this as well, this way. Okay, so it is nothing to be hide. Being a business analyst, I have a full rights to reach out to my technical team to get their confirmation on the solutioning part as well before I commit to the client, because you are the front phase of the company who is talking to the customer now. Your yes or no has a lot of impact. So in case you stuck somewhere, you can ask your technical team, guys, I have this requirement. Can you give me high level that it can be achievable or not? And what challenges you face here? Then the technical team will help you that these are the challenges. Get it clarified from the customer. Let's take example that I want to go on the moon. Okay, Atul, theek hai, we can send you on the moon. That's fine. What about the budget? Guys, I cannot spend more than 2,000 rupees. Atul, ye kya baat hui? What is this? In 2000, you want to go on the moon, right? It means it is a challenge. Now you can go back to the technical team, guys. They have the less budget, but he wants something similar, which this concept is there, like kind of things I can say. Example. So you have to be understand that what are the challenges. You are the one who deal with the both sides, who stay in the both ships. कभी कभी sometime you work as a customer advocate. Boss customer ने बोला तो it should be done. Sometimes you become the technical advocate. Sorry guys, I cannot make it. It's required a huge customization in my system, which is not allowed at point of time. So these are the things. Clear, Priya?
Yes.
Okay, good. Anyone else? Any other question? Okay, so let me stop the recording here, guys, quickly, and we'll take attendance now. Okay.